y'all. So today I want to talk to you about freedom. If you remember from the White Buffalo story series that I did, our family's why. So what motivates us, what we evaluate opportunities by, what guides our decisions is to live free. Since day one in our marriage, we really have been drowning in college debt, as you know if you watched that series. And while that made for some really dark days and seasons, looking back now, I am so grateful for it because it sent us on a radical quest for the freedom we believe God wants His children to have. You know, we have lived that debt story. We have been enslaved, and we know what a dark, ugly, and crippling place that can be. It literally chokes the life out of you. And for so long, our everyday was filled with stress about our finances, sacrifice, and despair over the realization of what God wanted us to do in our life and what was actually possible. And as He always does, y'all know God showed up and performed a miracle. And He started to reveal to us gifts and talents that He had given us, and then He showed us a way to channel those into a sustainable income for our family that could pay off debt. And that journey has been the most freeing thing for us. Through this journey of renovating houses to pay off debt, we have become passionate as a couple about being debt-free. Not so that we can be more comfortable, although not being stressed about how we're going to buy groceries next week does feel nice. Having that stress relieved a little bit is nice. But the more that light of freedom began to shine in our lives, the more we wanted that for other people. The more that we realized that our God-given gifts and abilities and passions could be channeled into a business we were passionate about that paid off debt, the more that we want that kind of purpose for other families. As we've embarked on this journey to live free, we became really aware that truly living free and living in freedom is about more than just our debt journey. It's bigger than that. And we started to become really aware of the dangerous toxins and chemicals that were throughout our house and what we ate and the products we used. And we realized that that was compromising our freedom. We realized that we were already seeing side effects from those things that we didn't even realize, and realized there's potential for huge problems related to those in the future if we didn't make a change. And that's not freedom. Living enslaved to health problems is not freedom. So we desperately craved a change, and that sparked the natural living journey that we embarked on about 3 years ago that I have shared with you guys in little pieces. Early on in that journey, we discovered essential oils, and we quickly incorporated them into every aspect of our everyday life because we were amazed with the results with them. Not only were they non-toxic, organic grade solutions to a lot of the problems we've been facing and replacements for a lot of the toxic products and things we've been using, but they worked better than what we had done before. So they were not only safe and natural, but they were more effective. And that was amazing to us. I'm going to do a video class in a couple weeks all about our oil story, about what they are, how they work, how you can use them, all of that, because a lot of you've asked for a non-Facebook class. So I'm going to do one here on the blog. So know that that's coming. But for now, I just want to sum it up and say that for us, using these every day has been freedom with our health and wellness. The level of wellness that we now have because of these oils is freedom. That's what it feels like to us. About a year ago, we were in a tough spot. We had overspent on the Buffalo Bungalow, but we were still about 10 months from being able to sell that, which was what was really going to provide us some relief. We had no other day-to-day change in our finances that we saw coming before that. And I can remember many conversations, y'all, where we were like, are we going to make it till then? You know, things were really, really tight, and we desperately needed the relief of selling that house. So we knew 10 months is a long time. Something had to give in that time. But we also became aware of we need a change in our day-to-day finances as well, beyond selling these houses, for us to really live in freedom and live as we felt God calling us to. So I began praying. I began praying for a way that I could increase how much I was able to provide each month to help our family, to help our bottom line. And as God always does and has always done for us, as I started praying, he stepped in and he gave me a thought. These last 2 years, you've been loving on these essential oils hard, right? You have used them in every way. And I felt him saying, what if that could be a business? Just like he took our interest and gifts in renovating and design and channeled that into a business that provided for our family, what if this passion that we had discovered for natural living and the freedom we had found through essential oils that we use every single day could do the same thing? What if it could pay for our grocery bill? What if it could just pay for the oils and the products themselves that we had transitioned all of our Target and random spending around town on laundry detergent and skincare and even now makeup and all of that? What if all of that could be paid for? And that would be life-giving to us. That'd be amazing. That would change our day-to-day financial situation. But I'm a dreamer. I have said that. And God wasn't done there. And I felt him saying some crazy stuff like, what if this could do that and more? What if this could be something that contributed to our family being debt-free? What if this could be something that was abundant and allowed us to give and love on others in the way we feel like Jesus is calling us to? You know, as we were going through all this, as y'all know from the Our Story series, God has radically changed our hearts and the way that we see the world and people around us and neighbors and all that this last year. And we started praying for God to open our eyes to the needs around us. And as we did, what we saw was devastating because the needs feel insurmountable. And God has given us a lot of dreams for ways we might be able to use our gifts and talents to help address some of those needs. But those take money. And when you're drowning in debt, money to do things like that and give in ways like that doesn't exist. So I had the thought, hey, what if some of those could be possible that would change the course of other people's lives in the name of Jesus? What if that gospel kingdom oriented things were possible because of this business? And I had to find out if that was true. And so I kind of dove in, did some research, and was shocked by what I found. Because y'all, what I found were that lives were being changed by building a business with essential oils. Lives were already changed because of the wellness and the health benefits. People were feeling better and living more full lives because of these natural solutions. But they were also building businesses that were changing the lives of their families. I found lives changed because grocery bills were paid. I found lives changed because that last student loan had just been paid off. I found lives changed because their mortgage was just paid off. I found lives changed because they were debt-free and able to adopt children who didn't have families because of this business. I found lives changed because people were getting debt-free and were giving in insane ways to change the lives of other people and bless them. And I think one of the most beautiful things that I found through this was the community. I was blown away by the community I discovered within my Oily team. I now have some of my best friends who I talk to every day who I get to build this business with. And on my team, I have everything you can imagine. I have a stay-at-home mom who homeschools her 4 children. I have the wife of a seminary student who dreams and is desperate to pay off her family's debt and support future seminary students and give their kids a legacy of living debt-free and toxin-free. I have ladies and wives who work full-time jobs but crave something different. I have the full spectrum, and all of them are finding life-giving opportunity and freedom within their essential oil business. So, what I realized is that in so many ways for us, this answered so many needs that we had, this business. And as I said earlier, debt-free and freedom and living free, those are things we want for other people. So I am here today to tell you that I am launching a business mentoring program starting this week. And I would love to invite you to join me. If any of you are passionate about natural living and love the idea that it could be a business, if any of you want to stay home with kids and provide natural products for your household and need ways to help provide income for your family, whatever your situation may be, I would love to have you join our mentoring program to see if this is for you and to see the life-giving freedom potential that this opportunity could have for your family, like it has been for mine. While I've shared a lot about our essential oil journey, I haven't shared a ton about the business. And that's been because I was scared to do that, because I thought that would feel pushy and like it was putting pressure on people. And what I finally realized, y'all, is that there is no pressure in this, right? This is presenting an opportunity that has brought freedom to our family. And maybe it can for some of you as well. I would love to have you join our team and see the freedom potential that this business can have. If you're interested in the mentorship program, shoot me an email. I'm leaving that down below. I can tell you what that'll look like. I promise it's going to be fun and exciting, and that the potential will blow you away. Like I said too, if you're interested in just what are essential oils and what in the world can those do for me, I'll be popping in later this month for a week-long video class all about my oil story, how I discovered them and how I use them, how they can help things like emotions and hormones and sleep and all that good stuff that we all face and we all need. I'll be talking about what they are, why they work, and how they've worked for us. So look forward to that too. Thanks, guys.